Hi, I'm Luke. I am a specialist in blood sugar and diabetes. In this video, I will tell you the 8 best types of seafood for type 2 diabetes. The best seafood for people with diabetes. Most people think of type 2 diabetes as a blood sugar issue, but it's so much more than that. Insulin resistance. The hallmark of type 2 diabetes can create problems for your cardiovascular health. In fact, people with type 2 diabetes are twice as likely to have heart disease or a stroke as their peers without diabetes. And fish is a worthy consideration in your heart-healthy diet and lifestyle plan. Not only is fish a great source of protein and healthy fat, it contains plenty of important vitamins and minerals. How often should you eat fish per week? The American Heart Association, AHA, recommends eating 2 servings of fish per week. Where 1 serving equals 3.5 ounces, Oz, of cooked fish, or about 3/4 cup of flaked fish. The AHA emphasizes eating fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, trout, and sardines. Because these choices are especially high in omega-3 fatty acids, more on these shortly. Limit fish like shark, swordfish, and tilefish, as these have a higher risk of mercury contamination. The American Diabetes Association, ADA, echoes these recommendations for people with diabetes. The ADA also notes that it's best to grill, broil, or bake fish, as breaded and fried fish packs extra carbs and calories. The best part about fish? You don't have to do a lot to seafood to make it taste good. So get to know your local seafood purveyor and make seafood part of your type 2 diabetes diet. Salmon for heart-healthy omega-3s. Salmon is a great choice of fish for type 2 diabetes because it's high in omega-3 fatty acids. The healthy fats that can help reduce your risk of common diabetes-related complications like heart disease, heart failure, and stroke, according to the AHA. In fact, an analysis of 4 international studies published March 2021 in JAMA Internal Medicine found that eating at least 2 servings of fish per week is associated with a lower risk of heart attack, stroke, and death among people with heart disease. As with most fish, you have a number of options for healthy cooking with diabetes, including baking, broiling, stewing, and roasting, per the AHA. Weissenberger suggests coating cooked salmon with this heart-healthy dressing. 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1½ tablespoons lemon juice, 2 crushed garlic cloves, and a handful of fresh chopped basil. Every single ingredient is heart-healthy and perfect for people with type 2 diabetes, Weissenberger says. Add a salad, roasted vegetables like broccoli or asparagus, and a whole grain like brown rice for a balanced meal, she adds. Tilapia for tons of protein and little fat. Tilapia is a low-calorie, high-protein fish that has a very mild flavor, Weissenberger says. 1 small fillet that's been steamed or poached contains 137 calories and 28.5 grams of protein, according to estimates from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. Tilapia is also fairly easy to find as both a fresh and frozen fillet, and it's even easier to prepare. Tilapia fillets are often thin, so they cook quickly. Be careful not to overcook them, however, because they'll start to fall apart. Cod for a versatile, low-calorie meal. Like tilapia, cod is a low-calorie, high-protein white fish, 148 calories and 32.6 grams protein per small steamed or poached fillet, as the USDA notes. Cod has very little saturated fat and a nice amount of omega-3s, Weissenberger says. But unlike tilapia, cod makes a slightly firmer fillet that can withstand more aggressive cooking methods such as grilling, as well as bolder seasoning. Weissenberger loves using cod for fish tacos or even seafood gumbo. Tilapia is too thin for this. Trout for heart-healthy fatty acids. If you know someone who fishes, hope that you get treated to a fresh trout or bass. Fattier fish like trout contain higher amounts of omega-3 fatty acids, says Baltimore-based Julie Stefanski, Rhode, CDCES, national spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The AHA backs that up, noting trout as one of many types of fish that offer these heart-healthy omega-3s. Shrimp for calorie control and a hearty helping of protein. Shrimp is very low in calories and high in protein, Weissenberger says. A 4 oz serving contains 120 calories and 23 grams of protein, according to the USDA. It does contain relatively high amounts of cholesterol, 170 milligrams, compared with other kinds of seafood. So people with diabetes who are also trying to avoid high cholesterol might want to skip it. While more research is needed, a review and meta-analysis published in August 2015 in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition noted that dietary cholesterol significantly increased both total and LDL cholesterol, which can increase the risk for heart disease. Other shellfish for portion control. The challenge of having to work to get the meat out of succulent shellfish such as crab and lobster shells makes it hard to overindulge on shellfish in your diabetes diet. Plus, crab and lobster are naturally low in fat and calories, Stefanski says. 1 cup of steamed crab packs only 97 calories and nearly 1 gram of fat, per estimates from the USDA. Meanwhile, 1 cup of steamed lobster provides 128 calories and 1.2 grams of fat. But if you add melted butter, both fat and calories can skyrocket. Instead, try incorporating shellfish into plant-based meals such as salads and stir-fries with tons of colorful veggies, Stefanski says. Try a bay leaf seasoning in the cooking water for extra zest rather than salting the cooking liquid. And don't let diabetes keep you from getting creative. Use cooked seafood in recipes from cold salads to pasta, rice dishes, and soups. Canned tuna and salmon for your budget. Fresh or frozen seafood is a delicious addition to a diabetes diet, but it can be pricey for some people. Frozen salmon can cost $8.99 or more per 10 oz fillet. Meanwhile, canned tuna and canned salmon are more affordable, $1.69 per 5 oz can of pink salmon, shelf-stable staples you can keep in your pantry. And they do count as part of your fish eating goal for the week. Most people don't include enough fish in their diets. But with this easy option they may reach the goal of 2 to 3 servings of fish per week, Stefanski says. Pick fish canned in water rather than packed in oil to reduce calories and fat. For an easy, filling meal, mix 1 packet of tuna with a bit of avocado. A touch of mayo if desired, and lemon pepper seasoning, Stefanski says. Then, spread the mixture over whole wheat toast. Sardines for flavor and nutrients. Sardines really do deserve an A on their nutritional report card, Stefanski says. Not only are sardines high in omega-3s, but they contain some calcium and vitamin D, she says. Per the USDA, 1 ounce of canned sardines in oil offers 108 milligrams of calcium and 1.36 mcg of vitamin D. Those attributes make them an excellent food to include as part of your diabetes diet and your bone health program. As long as you read labels to find brands low in salt. Canned sardines are relatively affordable, $2.49 per 3.75 ounces can, and they are flavorful on their own. With available varieties including mustard, dill and hot pepper, or added to other dishes. If you're adventurous, try grilling fresh sardines. You just looked at the 8 best types of seafood for type 2 diabetes. Hope this video is useful for you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel to watch the next video. Find more useful information below this video description.